What was going through your mind last night? How were you feeling?
Oh my gosh, I'm so elated. What an opportunity to amplify the message of the body image movement and all the things we do with Embrace. To be Australian of the Year, I'm so humbled, I'm excited and deeply honoured.
It's a story for you that is very personal and began some time ago after the birth of your child. Just tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I struggled with my own body image after I had my 3 children, and I learned to actually embrace my body. It took some time, but I got there. And for me, it felt like winning the golden ticket. And I wanted to share that message with as many people as I could around the world. My dad always taught me, if you know something that can help others, you've got to stand up and you've got to speak and you've got to help. And so I made a film, made a couple of films, wrote some books, and I've been speaking endlessly about body image for the last 10 years. And I'm just so excited that we can take it now from a conversation that sort of has been a little bit #love your body to something a lot more serious. We need to get this right for every Australian, especially our children.
Often the recipients tell us that they see this as a chance to reach an even bigger audience. For you, gosh, 200 million people have already been involved in Embrace, the documentary, and Embrace Kids, which came out last year. How many more people do you think you might reach, and how do you want to reach them?
Well, our target was 1 million school children over the next 3 years. I had a chat with my team at the early hours of this morning and I said, do you reckon we could make it over the next 12 months now with this Australian of the Year? We've all agreed we're going to go for it. We've done a really good job of, I think, hustling from the ground up. We're really excited now to go top down. We have the Embrace Kids film. We have curriculum aligned resources for schools in year 5 and 6, 7 and 8. We've got the science that tells us what to do. We've got the creativity. We've got the experience with the reach. And we're saying to the government of Australia, we're saying to everybody, policymakers, lawmakers, we know what to do to fix this issue of body image. So help us, let us help you, and let us help every Australian.
Now, you've talked about your kids and how they were almost part of the motivation. Do you think they understand what Mum's done here?
Yeah, I spoke to my kids are now 16, 14, 13 and 11. I had a chat with them on the phone last night. One of them said, do we get to meet the Prime Minister? They're kids still. And they said, when are you coming home? They were the 2 things they asked me. I'm so proud of my kids, and it's been an incredible journey that I've learned to embrace my body because of my daughter. And now we're going to go out in the world and help all Australians to embrace their bodies too.
And I'm sure the Prime Minister, Anthony Albanese, will be very happy to meet your children. You'll be doing a lot over the next year. What is the first thing you do? You had a phone call with your team in the early hours of the morning?
Well, we needed to celebrate. We did. I mean, we're releasing next month the resources into schools, and this is a really important one where we are teaching, we're helping teachers and kids and parents. We've got the embracehub.com. It's a suite of free resources, and we want as many Australians to know about it because it's all evidence-based research that will help you and your child to embrace your body, to move it, nourish it, respect it, enjoy it. We've got 28,000 days on the planet if we're really lucky, and the time is now to have a national conversation about how we feel about our bodies, because it's not our life's purpose to be at war with it.
What about social media and the impact that that has on a lot of young people?
Yeah, it does. I mean, everyone wants to really blame social media, but it's here to stay. So, excuse the pun, but we're going to have to embrace social media to a certain extent. I think it's about educating our kids on how to use social media effectively. Sadly, we know that if you're on Instagram looking at appearance-based images for as little as 7 minutes, it can have a detrimental impact on how you feel about your body. So we're encouraging kids that if you are on social media, fill up your feeds with people and inspiring role models that make you want to be a better person. Don't look at bodies. We'd rather you look at cat videos. Look at things that make you want to be a better person. Stop looking at bodies and start looking at people and what they're doing and what they're saying.
Taryn Brumfitt, couldn't have put it better myself. You deserve all of the congratulations coming your way. I hope you have a wonderful year as Australian of the Year, and no doubt we'll be speaking to you many times to see the successes that you are no doubt going to reach. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much.